booster box opening of the Win Condition channel. So we're going to first discuss this beautiful buy box promo done by Chase Stone, and then open the box itself. So, buy box promo is Tezzeret, Master of the Bridge. It's blue, black, and 4 for a legendary planeswalker. Its static ability is that creatures and planeswalker spells you cast have affinity for artifacts. Its +2 deals X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of artifacts you control. Then you gain X life. Its -3 reads, return target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. Its -8 reads, exile the top 10 cards of your library. Put all artifact cards from among them onto the battlefield. So that's a buy box promo. You can get it if you pre-order a booster box and pick it up in person. It's not available if you order it from somewhere like Card Kingdom. So now, let's get into this box. Let's cut it. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. All right. And by the way, it says on the back of every box, if it does not come perfectly intact in the shrink wrap with the Wizards of the Coast logo on it, do not buy the box. All right, are we ready to see all these packs? Wow. All right. So, as traditional, open the pack, get all the packs out. All right, so there have been some really amazing boxes with like 7 or 8 mythics, and there have been some mediocre ones with like 3. So let's hope we get some of the better ones. All right, first pack. Let's see how lucky we are. So in this video, I'm going to skip reading all the common cards and skip right to the uncommons. But you can still see all the commons we get. All right. Tybalt's Rager, Gideon's Triumph, Kaya, Bane of the Dead, our first planeswalker, and our rare was Blast Zone. It definitely has potential. It's a card with potential. Right, pack 2. And I'm glad that these packs are a lot like easier to open than some previous sets. It's nice, right? Okay, I'm going to give some limited tips about this card. Merfolk Skydiver, Flyers are really good for dealing with planeswalkers in this set. So if you get this in your pool and you have some pretty good Simic cards, definitely run this. Dreadhorde Twins. Oh, and Narset. And Feather the Redeemed. Wow, we're starting off pretty strong here. Feather is Boros and a white. For an angel with flying, it's a 3/4. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature you control, exile that card instead of putting it into your graveyard. If you do, return it to your hand at the beginning of the next end step. This basically means that any instant or sorcery spell you cast that targets one of your creatures, you can just bring it back to your hand the next turn. And by the way, Richard Wright, this cycle of lands, these are like the best, my favorite basic lands that are not full art by far of any set. So, we've gotten 2 pretty nice planeswalkers and 2 pretty good rares so far. So, I'd say we're off to a decent start. Alright, D-Spark. And, okay, here's something I don't understand about this card. D-Spark is supposed to get rid of the spark of a planeswalker. Why is it then converted mana cost 4 or greater? Because as you can see here, a planeswalker has converted mana cost 3. Maybe you should just say exile target planeswalker. Okay. Interplanar Beacon. It's an okay land. Tyrant Scorn. Oh, this means we get a rare planeswalker. And it's Domri. Anarch of Bolas. This art is pretty good. Creatures you control get +1/+0. It's +1 as a red or green mana. And creature spells you cast this turn can't be countered. Its -2 reads target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. And its static ability is that creatures you control get +1/+0. Alright, next pack. Okay, talking about a common here, Cathmina's Transmutation. If you're playing draft or sealed and you're running blue, this is very good because it doesn't just get rid of the power and toughness of the creature, it'll get rid of the abilities. Especially playing it on a card like Feather is really good. So, okay. Augur of Bolas, Ral's Outburst, Bolt Bend, second rare Planeswalker in a row. Who's it gonna be? Ugin the Ineffable. This is like one of the best cards in the set, especially for sealed. 6 mana. Colorless spells you cast cost 2 less to cast. That's okay. It's not always great. It's +1. Exile the top card of your library face down and look at it. Create a 2/2 colorless spirit creature token. When that token leaves the battlefield, put the exiled cards into your hand. It's -3 reads, destroy target permanent that's 1 or more colors. Definitely a great pull. Oh my gosh! No! 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 No, no, no way. No. This is actually the best pack I have ever pulled. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at... Oh my gosh. And as per this crazy moment, in the comments down below, comment your craziest pack opening moment in Magic. I want to hear all your crazy stories. Maybe we'll even make a video about all the craziest stories. So yeah, definitely do that. But like a regular Ugin and a foil Ugin in the same pack. What in the world? I did not expect that. And we still haven't gotten any of our mythics yet, so we're definitely on a very, very good start. Okay. Rubble Belt Riders. Another Bolt Bend. Jang Yangu. So I got this card during the pre-release. If you're in green-red and you have some good proliferate cards, you definitely want to run this card. Oh my! Well, first mythic. Niv Mizzet Reborn. I've really been wanting to get this card. So, yeah, that's... Oh! Cool, and a foil Plains. Well, that's definitely good. So, I would say we're off to a very good start. Feather, 2 Ugins, and a Niv Mizzet, and we're less than halfway. We're like a lot less than halfway through. We're not even a quarter of the way through. We've already gotten some amazing pulls. Okay. And this weird cycle is pretty weird, as it turns out. I would say the blue one, though, like, some people like it. I personally think for the set, it doesn't really, unless you have the right, like, deck, it's not so good. Teo! This is a card I've been wanting. A lot of people don't really like it, but I think it's pretty cool. Oh! And Fibblethip! So, fun fact, if you look back at some cards in Ravnica Allegiance and Guilds of Ravnica, they've been playing around with him, and he's appeared, if you look closely, he's appeared in about 5 or 6 cards in the past 2 sets. That's cool. I'm not really sure what deck he fits into, though. Like, if it entered from your library. Oh! It works with Vivian's Arcbow. So if you're in Simic. Because that casts it directly from your library. Okay, Storm the Citadel. This card's not so good. Rescuer Finks. Doan's Veto, another rare Planeswalker. And Teferi, Time Raveler. Oh my. Let's read this. For Azorius in 1, each opponent can cast spells only anytime they can cast a sorcery. +1, until your next turn, you may cast sorcery spells as though they had flash. -3, return up to 1 target artifact, creature, or enchantment to its owner's hand. Draw a card. So, because there are so many Planeswalkers in this set, it's most definitely not as good as the last Teferi, but I mean, for only 3 mana, it's still definitely a good card. Oh, and another foil, Eternal Skylord. Look at that. That sky, the foiling is really nice. And Swamp, Nissa Emblem. Right, next pack. Pouncing Lynx, Stealth Mission. Right, Mayhem Devil, Cyclops Electromancer, Pledge of Unity, another rare Planeswalker. Are you? Oh my gosh. Chandra, Fire Artisan. Fun fact, I got her pre-release promo in my pre-release that I did earlier today. So now I have a second one. Oh, what is going on right now? A foil Bolas' Citadel. Oh my gosh. 3 in triple black for a legendary artifact. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may play the top card of your library if you cast a spell this way, pay life equal to its converted mana cost rather than pay its mana cost. And you can tap, sacrifice 10 non-land permanents, and each opponent loses 10 life. I feel like this is going to be a very powerful card in Commander. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. And remember, we've still only gotten 1 out of the usually 4 mythics in a box. So who knows what's to come. So far I think this set is very good. I feel like it'll be better in draft than sealed, because there's so many different archetypes, but who knows. Oh, we went too far. Alright. Bleeding Edge, good removal spell. Gleaming Overseer, finally another uncommon. Ashiok Dreamrender. I'm actually planning to build a self-mill deck out of Ashiok and Jace. I'm not sure how well it's going to work, but it's going to be fun. Ilharg the Razeboar, second mythic, woo 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 woo. Really good card. 3 and 2 red for a legendary creature, Boar God. It's a 6/6 with trample. Whenever it attacks, you may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. Return that creature to your hand at the beginning of the next end step. When Ilharg the Razeboar dies and is put into exile, you may put it into its owner's library 3rd from the top. So it's like one of the god cycles. It's pretty good. Oh, look at this island art. It's like, wow, that's pretty nice art. Alright. This box is absolutely mind-blowing. Wow. Oh my. This is... So yeah, based on this box, remember, like and subscribe. We'll also be posting some arena content pretty soon. Cruel Celebrant, Jace's Triumph, Elite Guard Mage, another rare mythic planeswalker, Ajani the Great-Hearted. 5 mana for 2 in Selesnya. Creatures you control have Vigilance. +1, you gain 3 life. -2, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control, and a loyalty counter on each other planeswalker you control. So it's basically -2 proliferate, but they don't already have to have counters, and you don't get a choice what of your stuff you choose. It's still definitely very good. Yeah, so based on our pool so far, I won't really be upset if we don't get one of the big planeswalkers. Like, at first I was like, ooh, I want a Liliana, I want a Nicol Bolas, but this is really good already. Alright, Bloomhulk is very good. 4 mana for 4/4 proliferate, definitely a good card. Alright, Domri's Ambush, Mowu, Loyal Companion. How do you pronounce this? I think it's Mowu. Do you think it's Mawu, guys, or Mowu? I'm pretty sure it's Mowu. And Jaya, Venerated Fire Mage. This is a card I've been excited to get. 4 and a red for a legendary planeswalker. If another red source you control will deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals that much damage +1 to that permanent. And it says another, so it's -2 that deals 2 damage doesn't count. But like, I feel like Jaya is more of what I expect from a red planeswalker that burns than Chandra. I don't really think, I mean, I get how Chandra's on flavor, but I really don't think it's that good. And Karn's Bastion. This is such a good land, especially in the late game in Limited, when you're both sitting there on a ton of lands and you're just top decking lands, you can just proliferate everything. Alright. We are off to a very good start. We're about 5 or 6 packs from halfway done. Alright. Let's see. Did I miss one? No. Ajani's Pridemate. Getting another reprint. Emergence Zone, Nahiri, Stone. And an Oath of Kaya. This card, if you were running a lot of Planeswalkers and you're in the colors, it's definitely worth it. I wouldn't run it if you're not running if you're unlimited, at least 4 or 5 Planeswalkers. I mean, it might still be worth it for 3 mana, deal 3 damage, gain 3. Foil Callous Dismissal. I really think they stepped up the foiling from, in Kaladesh, the foiling was really off in some places, but they've pretty much normalized it by now, I think. Why? Oh, is there? Which card did Spirit? Well, maybe we'll get it. Alright. Right, Merfolk Skydiver, second one. Ugin's Conjurant. Sahili, Sublime Artificer. That's a pretty good Planeswalker. And Narset's Reversal. This is like a half counter spell, but it is really good. It's like a counter spell, but they still use it. But you also get a copy. And oh, I just realized, you can use Narset's Reversal against Banefire, because it just says it can't be countered if it's 5 or more. Okay, Cruel Celebrant, Jace's Did we not already get a pack that was ordered? Cruel Celebrant, Jace's Triumph, not Godfair Statue, that's new, but that means we get another rare Planeswalker, Ral, Storm Conduit. 4 mana for 4, it's... Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, it deals 1 damage to an opponent or Planeswalker. +2, scry 1. -2, whenever you cast your next instant or sorcery spell, copy it, and you can choose new targets. And one thing I found interesting, I'm not sure if they've done this in any other sets, but in this set, there's 2 cycles of basic lands. There's like one that's more before, it's either before or after the Elder Spell, and the other one is while the sparks are being harvested. So it's pretty cool. Okay, second Dovin's Ambush, Invade the City. Ob Nixilis, the Hate Twisted, also a pretty good Planeswalker. Oh, and Parhelion 2. 8 mana for a 5/5 legendary artifact vehicle. It has flying, first strike, and vigilance. Whenever it attacks, create 2 4/4 white angel creatures tokens with flying and vigilance that are attacking. And it has crew 4. So if you can attack with it once, it's making angels that can crew it themselves. So it's like, once you get it started, it's a self-working engine. Another really cool thing is how the zombie armies evolve. There's one with just 1 zombie, one with 3, and one with like a bajillion. If you have any questions at all, comment them down below. I will answer them in my next video. Liliana's Triumph. The Triumph cycle is pretty good. Ingress Rampage. Another rare Planeswalker? Are you serious? Sarkhan, the Masterless. 5 mana for 5 loyalty. Whenever a creature attacks you or a Planeswalker you control, each dragon you control deals 1 damage to that creature. +1, until end of turn, each Planeswalker you control becomes a 4/4 red dragon creature and gains flying. So it's until end of turn. So basically, it doesn't ping for your own Planeswalkers, because that's just till the end of your turn. It's whenever a creature attacks you. So, but it's -3, creates a 4/4 dragon. And a foil Charmed Stray. So, there's a really kind of sad backstory to Charmed Stray. If you want, you can read it on Wizard's website. Yeah, it's actually pretty interesting. It's actually the artist's cat that went missing, and that's an image of it. Well, a painting of an image of it. Alright, Despark, Neoform, Vraska, Swarm's Eminence. Oh, God Eternal Ronus. 5/5 for 5, legendary creature, zombie god. Death Touch. When it enters the battlefield, double the power of each other creature you control until end of turn. Those creatures gain vigilance until end of turn. When, of course, same thing as all gods do. When it dies, you can put it third from the top. Right. So I think we're at 3 mythics? I think. So we're halfway done, 3 mythics. We're looking pretty good so far. Alright, get to the uncommons. And if for some reason you want us to read the names of the commons too, put that as a suggestion. Evolution Sage, great card. It's basically, it doesn't say this, but it's basically landfall, proliferate. Casmina, one of the new planeswalkers. Enigmatic Mentor. It's pretty good. Casualties of War. This is, it says choose one or more. So for 6 mana, you could destroy an artifact, creature, enchantment, land, and planeswalker. This is, I feel like, going to be a lot more effective in Commander, but it's pretty much good in any format. You should use it if you're in the colors. Alright. Huatli's Raptor. Huatli's, everyone thinks she's bad, but it's just she's a build around that you need to get certain cards in the set. I don't think she's plain bad. Davriel, Rose Shadow Mage, another one of the new cards. And I'm pretty sure I saw a foil there. Yep. It's 3 mana for 3 loyalty. Okay. Another Blast Zone. Okay, foil. Dovin, Hand of Control. I just dropped that. My hand is not very controlling. Ha 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 ha. Look at that. With his belt and his shoulders, that's really nice foiling. Alright. We're halfway done. Dread Malkin. What is the origin of that name? Why is it called that? Leyline Prowler. Flux Channeler. I remember seeing this in the spoilers and not thinking it was so good, but it's actually really good. Vivian, Champion of the Wild. I've been wanting to get her because in the pre-release I got a bunch of her Grizzlies and her Arc Bow. 3 mana. You may cast creature spells as though they had flash. +1 until your next turn up to 1 target creature gains vigilance and reach. -2, look at the top 3 cards of your library, exile 1 face down, and put the rest of the bottom of your library in any order. For as long as it remains exiled, you may look at that card and you may cast it if it's a creature. So that's better than her Arc Bow, I'd like to argue. And this Teo's Wall, the token, it looks so cool. I really like, if you read the backstory, if you read the book called Ravnica, Teo's backstory is very interesting, and I hope they make a set on his plane, or maybe a set with the Wanderer's plane of origin, if we even know what that will be, or if she does have a plane. I mean, she has to have a plane of origin. Bond of Flourishing. So these are these bonds where it's 2 guilds making a symbol together. No offense to anyone who's Simic or Celestian, I don't think this symbol is the coolest. I think it's actually the least cool looking. Bond of Revival. I think Bond of Revival looks better. And the second Nahiri, Storm of Stone. And Living Twister. This is my 3rd one. I had 2 during the pre-release. It was hilarious having 2 of them, because they'd get rid of one and I'd cast another. Alright. Bond of Insight. Of course, I personally think it's the coolest because I support Jameer. Pledge of Unity. Second Jaya. Wow. We're... Oh, putting Nahiri in the wrong place. We're really getting duplicate Planeswalkers here. We haven't... Ignite the Beacon. We haven't gotten the Wanderer. Or any of the Mythics. Can't think... We haven't gotten Angrath yet. Can't think of anyone else we're missing. There probably are a lot. Oh, Sorin. We haven't gotten Sorin. Oh my gosh, this is very hard to open pack. Alright, so 10 commons. Storm the Citadel. Nissa's Triumph. Another Casmina. This box started out like, I mean, it's still a good box, but like, we've been getting duplicates. Lots of duplicates. I would probably prefer to have widespread and get a bit of everything than duplicates, but that's how boxes go. You never know what you're gonna get. Augur of Bolas. Eternal Taskmaster. Another Dovin. And Commence the Endgame. Foil Bond of Discipline. Actually, maybe, I think that might be the worst looking because it's at a weird angle and it's not really straight on. But it's a very good card. Like, if you're playing a wide, like, Selesnya, widespread, I've lost a game to that card like 2 or 3 times. Sunblade Angel. The worth Zetalpa. Much worse. Grateful Apparition. Kiora, Behemoth Beckoner. That's a new one. And Single Combat. The battle between Soren and Nahiri. We're down to our last 8 packs. So far we've only gotten 3 mythics. I'm a bit worried there. Hopefully we can turn that around and get a few in these last few packs. Maybe 1 or 2 more. Bond of Revival and Rare Planeswalker Nissa, who shakes the world. 5 mana for 5 loyalty. Whenever you tap a forest for mana, add an additional green. Put 3 +1/+1 counters on up to one target non-creature land you control. Untap and it becomes a 0/0 elemental creature with vigilance and haste that's still a land. That's +1. -8, you get an emblem with lands you control of indestructible. Search your library for any number of forests and put them onto the battlefield tapped. Then shuffle your library. That's pretty good if you're in mono green. A lot of these Planeswalkers are definitely going to have a very big impact in Commander, but not a big impact in Standard. Or Modern, for that matter. Chandra's Triumph. Nissa's Triumph. Angrath, that's a new one. Ding, ding, ding. And Vivian's Arcbow. Let's see, I'd really like another Mythic here. I mean, you can't really argue with 2 Ugins in the same pack. Prison Realm, Lazatep Plating, Samut Tyrant Smasher, and the Elder Spell. Destroy any number of Planeswalkers. Choose a Planeswalker you control. Put 2 loyalty counters on it for each Planeswalker destroyed this way. Very, very good card. I don't know why I keep on reaching to my commons for the next pack. The pack is obviously not where the commons are. Down to not a lot of packs. But you never know when something's gonna happen. Another Dread Malkin, Gleaming Overseer, another Kiora. Come on. Another Living Twister. I now have a playset of those. Alright. Let's see. Death Sprout, Firemind Vessel, Neoform, Nicol Bolas, Dragon God. Oh my gosh, we got him. There's like 1 in every 4 boxes. We have redeemed ourselves. We got the Dragon Twins. Nicol Bolas, Dragon God. 3 black, 1 blue, and 1 red. Legendary Planeswalker Bolas. Nicol Bolas, Dragon God, has all loyalty abilities of all other Planeswalkers on the battlefield. +1, you draw a card. Each opponent exiles the card from their hand or permanent they control. -3, destroy target creature or Planeswalker. -8, each opponent who doesn't control a legendary creature or Planeswalker loses the game. We won the booster box lottery. It's finished. It doesn't matter what we've gotten. A foil Ugin, a regular Ugin, Ilharg, and Nicol Bolas. It does not matter what we get now. It really doesn't matter. Another Davriel, okay. Whoa! There are cards on the floor. Dreadhorde Invasion. Cards all over me. We're gonna cut to when the cards are back right now. Okay, Dad, you can have a moment to...
Do you want the same video or start a new one for the second part?
Same video.
Okay. By the way, you're slightly cut off along the bottom, so just move it up for the second part.
Okay. Oh my gosh, this is like, I'm not faking any of these reactions. This is actually...
Cool. Is that stack too big? Do you want to double it
No.
into 2 stacks?
I'll make it 2 stacks later, it's fine.
Okay.
It's just when I moved my hand back, I knocked a bunch of cards down.
Yep. So this stack is still off the bottom, and this edge here is a little bit off the edge. Yeah, good. And that's
There.
still. Yeah, pretty good. Take a quick look.
Okay, yeah.
See, this one is close to the
It's
bottom.
good.
Okay.
Alright.
Resume.
Alright, we're back. Picked up the cards. Let's keep going. This has been amazing. Absolutely amazing. Prison Realm getting Triumph. We finally got her. The Wanderer. Well, actually, we're pretty sure it's a her. We're not sure. Can't be sure. And Time Wipe. Teferi's Board Wipe. Return a creature you control to hand, then destroy all creatures. It's pretty good. Doesn't get rid of planeswalkers, but it gets rid of creatures. I feel like they timed the set's release wrong because they brought it out at the moment where Esper Control is already the strongest, and this just makes it stronger. That's the problem. They need to balance the metagame. Instead of making one deck overpowered and then counterbalance that, make a second deck overpowered. They really shouldn't be doing that. Tybalt, Rakish Instigator. Kranko, 10th Street Kingpin. Yes, I am building a commander deck around this no matter what. Read this. 3 mana, Legendary Goblin, 1/2. Whenever it attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Then create a number of 1/1 red goblin creature tokens equal to its power. It's a really just cool idea. And there are probably going to be a lot of Kranko 10th Street Kingpin decks. That's kind of a tongue twister. Kranko 10th Street Kranko 10th Street Kingpin. Kranko 10th Street Kingpin. Kranko 10... Ral's Outburst. A second Godfarer statue, another Samut, and Massacre Girl. This is a very good black card. It's so good. Mountain and Zombie Army. Down to our final 2 packs. Let's see if we can get lucky and pull another mythic. Let's see. Another Bleeding Edge, Lux Channeler, Arlen, Voice of the Pack, Bioessence Hydra. I'm not sure how good it is. A foil Arlen's Wolf. Alright, last pack. See how we're lucky. Let's see. Mayhem Devil, Heartwarming Redemption, Kaya, Bane of the Dead, so no rare Planeswalker. We could still get a god. Nope! Second card, Bastion. Well, great box. Let's showcase all of our good cards at the very end. So, let's move these stacks. We got a 2 Blast Zones, Feather the Redeemed. We also have got some very good cards here. Karn's Bastion. I'm only picking the very good cards. So, Nicol Bolas, of course. See, we've got a foil Dovin. God Eternal Ronus. Parhelion. I hope I'm not missing any of the good cards. Let's see. Ilharg, the Raised Boar. Foil Bolus, the Citadel. Niv Mythic Reborn. Or maybe we had more. I definitely miscounted mythics. Oh, no, I didn't. 4. Ugin and 2. Oh my gosh, 2 Ugins. Wow. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, reply to the questions, subscribe, and I will see you in another win condition video. Say goodbye to the dragons.